This fucking work. This work.
Buckle up, because in this video, we're about to witness something, let's just say, unconventional. So here's the deal. We've got an ordinary guy who decides to step into the ring and fight a man who literally gets paid to punch people in the face. Yep, you heard that right. Up next, we've got a few moments where some self-proclaimed Wing Chun masters challenge a professional boxer to a sparring match. And as you might expect, they end up regretting that decision almost immediately. A similarly foolish move was made by another street fighter in the next video. He thought it'd be a good idea to challenge a Muay Thai coach. As expected, the challenge didn't end well for the street fighter. The Muay Thai coach quickly showcased the devastating power and technique of his art, leaving the overconfident challenger to regret ever stepping up. This karate fighter easily lands a punch to his opponent's face. Throughout the fight, the guy who claimed to be a kung fu master couldn't even land a single attack. All he managed to show was his own foolishness, making it painfully clear that he was out of his league. We see the same kind of situation in this next video, where someone claiming to be a Tai Chi master goes up against a professional kickboxer.
Oh, I believe I can fly.
Next up, we have Tan Long. From his outfit and style, it's clear he's heavily influenced by the Kung Fu legend, Bruce Lee. But despite his admiration, the professional MMA fighter quickly gave him a valuable, unforgettable lesson, showing Tan Long just how much more there is to fighting than just copying style.
万众期待啊！所有人都在看这场比赛。哎呀，这个非常有标志性的这个闪躲动作呀！哇，哎呀！
The foolish man in the next video claims to be a former Muay Thai athlete with a long history in martial arts. However, when he faces a professional MMA fighter, his so-called skills quickly fall apart. The MMA fighter easily lands several hard punches to his face, showing that experience and versatility in multiple fighting styles can easily outclass someone relying on outdated claims. Next, we have a cocky guy who boldly challenges a professional MMA fighter to a duel in a parking lot. As you might expect, The outcome was exactly what we all predicted. The arrogant, bald-headed man was knocked out cold with just 2 strikes, showing that confidence without skill can lead to some very quick consequences. A different story unfolds with a guy who claims to be an amateur MMA fighter. He walks into a karate dojo and challenges a Kyokushin master. At first glance, the amateur fighter does seem to have the advantage in size. However, it's clear that he spent most of his time building his muscles rather than learning how to face a true master. The result? He quickly finds out that strength alone isn't enough to overcome years of discipline and technique. A similar fate happens to the guy in this next video. Word is, he was a known bully who traveled nearly an hour just to challenge a boxing coach at his own gym.
No, I'm not.
This street fighter claimed he'd been in tons of street fights. But what happened in the ring told a very different story. He went down surprisingly easy from a punch that wasn't even all that powerful.
This fucking work. This work. This street attitude is gonna get criminal. Alright?
Now let's move on to the moment when an MMA coach is challenged by some fool who claims to be a kung fu master. This clueless guy steps into the ring full of confidence, ready to show off his so-called skills. As soon as the match begins, the MMA coach takes full control, clearly outclassing him with superior striking. That dominance quickly catches the wannabe master off guard. In the final minutes of the fight, the coach turns up the heat, making things even worse for the poor guy. The fake kung fu master is completely overwhelmed and eventually forced to accept defeat. This idiot claimed that no woman could ever beat him in an MMA fight. However, he quickly learned he was dead wrong the hard way when he faced off against Tara La Rosa, who submitted him, proving that skill and experience always win, no matter the opponent's gender.
Okay.
Fuck.
In a very similar moment, we see how this foolish guy is completely humiliated by a professional female fighter.
Don't keep your head on, it's in the line.
Stop, sit down!
Hands up!
The woman was far superior to him in every aspect, from her physical attributes to her fighting skills and strength. Despite his bravado, he quickly learned that underestimating an opponent based on gender is a huge mistake.
There you go! There you go! There you go!